There was a time when building a website meant making tough choices. You either committed hours to learning complicated builders or spent a significant amount of money hiring someone to do it for you. But honestly, those days might be behind us now, because we just built a high-end, functional website in under a minute without touching a single line of code. Today, we are taking a deep look at B12, which is an AI-driven platform that handles all the heavy lifting of design, SEO, and even your client management tools automatically. We are going to walk through exactly how you can go from a blank screen to a published professional site using nothing more than a simple one-line prompt. Now, the first thing that really strikes you about B12 is just how little it asks of you to get started. Usually, when you sign up for a traditional website builder, you are met with a huge barrage of templates that often look exactly the same, and then you're stuck trying to figure out how to swap out stock photos or fix margins. With B12, users can input a prompt before they ever have to set up their account, which is very quick and painless anyway. Once you have set up your account, the experience is completely different. You're taken straight to a generation page that feels more like a conversation than a technical task. All you really have to do is give the system a single-line prompt about what you are trying to build. Maybe you're a consultant working out of Seattle, or you're starting up a boutique marketing agency for local shops. Whatever it is, you just type that in, and that's it. The AI agent takes that tiny bit of context and starts organizing everything in the background immediately. It's not just picking a random layout, it's actually pulling in industry-specific images that fit your vibe, writing draft copy that actually makes sense for your specific niche, and structuring the pages so they flow logically for a visitor. Seeing it happen in real time is a bit of a trip because within about 60 seconds, you have a full multi-page draft ready to go. What used to take days of brainstorming, wireframing, and writing draft copy is finished before you can even finish a cup of coffee. It really lowers the barrier for anyone who has a great idea but doesn't want to get bogged down in the technical how-to of web development. You start by entering your business name and a brief description, and the AI handles the rest, creating a homepage, an about section, and even a contact page that are already populated with relevant content. It's a very streamlined way to get the bones of your business up and running without the usual headaches. Once that initial site is up and running, you're not just stuck with whatever the AI gave you at the start, which is where things get even more interesting for those who want a bit of control. B12 gives you a dual approach to editing that feels very intuitive for both beginners and more experienced users. If you look at the top left corner of the editor interface, you'll see two main paths labeled Edit and AI Agent. Now, if you're the type of person who likes to get hands-on and move things around manually, the Edit option lets you tweak things the old-fashioned way by clicking on elements and adjusting them. But the real magic happens when you click that AI Agent button. It opens up a chat widget where you can literally talk to your website as if it were a person sitting next to you. The coolest part about this is that the AI is context-aware. Let's say you want to change up your navigation bar. Instead of hunting through a million different settings menus or looking for a hidden CSS file, you just click on that specific section of the page. The chat widget immediately recognizes that you're focused on the header, and you can just type a simple request like asking it to make the buttons a deep navy blue and change the font to something a bit more modern. Within seconds, the change is reflected on the screen. It only affects that one part of the site, so you don't have to worry about accidentally breaking the rest of your layout while you experiment. If you want a bigger change, like a total overhaul of the hero section's layout, or maybe adding a new section for testimonials, you just ask the AI to do it. It's incredibly fast and remarkably accurate. For someone who's not a professional developer, this feels like having a pro designer sitting right next to you, taking notes and making changes in real time. It takes all the frustration out of the trial and error process that usually comes with building a site. Beyond the main platform itself, B12 has actually expanded its reach directly into the OpenAI ecosystem to make things even more accessible. They've launched a tool called the Website Generator within the GPT store, and it's actually become one of the most popular GPTs for building sites right now. If you're already a regular ChatGPT user, you know how helpful and conversational that interface is. This GPT works almost exactly like the main B12 interface, where you drop in a prompt describing your business vision and it generates a link to a fully functional, visually stunning website. It's powered by the same B12 engine, so you're getting that professional-grade output, but you're doing it within the familiar chat interface of GPT that many of us use every day. This is a huge development for entrepreneurs or solo founders who are just starting out and need to minimize their initial costs and learning curves. Instead of hiring a full development team or spending weeks learning a brand new piece of software, you can just describe your vision and watch the actual bones of your business appear instantly on the web. It bridges the gap between having a business idea in your head and actually having a professional storefront where you can take appointments or show off your portfolio to potential clients. It really feels like the future of how small businesses will get off the ground, moving from a simple conversation to a live digital presence in a matter of minutes. Moving right along, having a beautiful website is really half the battle, because a site needs to actually do work for your business. This is where B12's publishing and maintenance tools come into play to keep things running smoothly. Once you're happy with your design, publishing is a straightforward process. You can connect a custom domain so your web address looks professional and matches your brand perfectly. But B12 goes much deeper than just showing off images and text. It integrates a full suite of business tools directly into your dashboard, so you don't have to jump between 5 different apps to run your shop. In fact, it has built-in payment and invoicing features. You can send professional invoices to your clients and accept payments directly through your site, which makes the financial side of things much less of a chore. If your business relies on meetings, the built-in scheduling tool allows clients to book time with you based on your availability, and it syncs up without you having to manually manage a calendar. They even have an e-signature feature, which is incredibly handy if you need to get contracts or agreements signed before starting a project. It's a very streamlined way to get the bones of your business up and running without the usual headaches. B12 is a powerful solution for anyone who needs a professional website without the stress of manual design. It's fast, intuitive, and packs all the business tools you need in one spot. If you're ready to take your business online today, we highly recommend giving their AI generator a try. Head over to the B12 website and see what it builds for you in 60 seconds.